A couple of random machines parked in the woods. That's a great way to start the day. Believe it or not, guys, this is supposed to be a Riverview lot. Yeah, you're not seeing things. You can't see the river from here. That's not an option right now. But hopefully, with a little bit of work and some pruning, we can find it. I have been waiting a while to say this. You guys are gonna say, where's Aaron at? He is actually on vacation. Legit vacation. On a beach in Florida on vacation. So that just leaves me and you guys. So we're gonna have a good day. So all right, here is the job at hand. We are, this lot right here, let me try to explain this a little bit better. There are several houses on this road coming up the hill. I have Riverview lots going that way. Maybe at some point I'll sneak around and kind of show you what there is. This lot here, this used to be all owned by the same family at one time. This lot right here, which starts, you guys can see the property corner right there. It kind of starts falling off, and you could build on this lot, but it's not ideal. So the lady bought this, and they're actually wanting to put a camp in here. So what our goal is going to be is we're going to build a road, down in there probably a couple 100 feet, maybe a little bit more. Somewhere down in there, there's a little flat spot down there. It kind of levels off. And once we get down there and get leveled off and get a road built in, we're going to probably get the tree saw out and start trimming some trees and try to get a river view, which those houses see the river that way. This lot is going to see the river that way. Does that make sense? I just realized I forgot my off. The last time I was in here, I got covered in ticks. So we're gonna go address that issue first and then make something happen. First line of defense. This stuff's expensive, but it's worth it if it keeps ticks off of you. Because let me tell you, from what I found out the other day, these woods are loaded. All right, guys. Caught up with the neighbors here a little bit this morning, making sure we're all on the same page. The landowner basically gave us the freedom to choose whatever route we think is best to get down in here. I think our best bet's going to be to kind of halfway follow this. You guys can't see it over there, but there's a property marker over there. I think we're going to kind of follow the property marker over there. Get ourselves working out in here. One thing we do want to do is they want to maintain as much privacy. As they can from the road. I don't want to get too carried away with taking down a bunch of trees up here and opening this up more than what we need to. Let's get us a rough path down through here. Gotta see what it looks like. Then we'll get a plan. All right, got us a rough little path in down through here. Man, there's a lot of dead trees in here. That one there is dead. This one here is none too healthy. We may have to go through and kind of weed some of those out. But let me kind of show you what the vision is. Obviously you can see the property lines over there. We're a little ways off. There's another dead tree. That was completely, I think those are all the ash trees. Well, that one there's an oak tree. It looks like the storm got that one. We had that ash borer come through here a few years ago and just devastated all the ash trees. But anyways, that's a whole nother conversation. This area right in here is kind of where it levels off a little bit before it just drops off down over the hill into no man's land. So I think what I'm going to try to do is sneak around on the back side of that, around this way, and that way I can kind of grab this brush and start making a pile over there, putting it out of the way. I think we're going to try to save that tree there. Pretty nice little shade tree. I think this little clump of trees right here, they have to come out. So we got room to get a little bit of dirt and room to maneuver a little bit. So let's get ourselves worked around over yonder and see what it looks like from the other side. I think once we get some of this bigger stuff picked up, we might actually come in here with the brush cutter and take out some of this smaller stuff. Kind of help clean everything up a little bit and give us a better vision of what we got. I think there used to be, I think the reason these trees are so ratty, and I could be wrong, I think years ago there used to be livestock in here. This used to be fenced in, they had cattle in here. All right, let me work my way around the corner over here. Try to keep all this stuff pushed out in front of me so I don't leave a mess behind me in the woods. A little bit of a pain in the butt, but I think it'll pay off in the long run. Man, I had my doubts at first, but I think this is going to be an absolutely gorgeous spot. So there's the pile of brush we pushed down the first time. Here's where I kind of cut in behind these trees. That's the tree we're going to try to save. That group of trees over there I believe is going to have to go. This is our somewhat little level spot, and I use that word cautiously, where we're going to try to get in what, at least a 30 by 30 area with enough room to park a car, turn the vehicle around. I think they're gonna put like a camper and a little gazebo down here. So this is gonna be our goal. The hill starts dropping off rather quickly right after this. There's some absolutely gorgeous trees right through here once we get everything cleared out around them. But I think the next goal is gonna be get this area right here all cleared up and opened up so we can really see what we got. I got this spot over here cleared out a little bit, so we got a place to put all the brush. There's actually a ditch that comes down through here, so everything we're going to do is we're going to keep on this side of the ditch, so that'll make it really nice to go over there and kind of store everything out of the way. So let's hammer down, get this cleaned up a little bit, see what it looks like, and then we'll get a plan. weather guy has struck again. It's supposed to be miserably hot today. 0% chance of rain. And we just got hammered with rain in a storm. And honestly, it's almost cool out here right now, which that part I'm not complaining about. But check this out, guys. We got this all opened up really nice. If you look really closely down through there, you can start to make out the river. So it's not going to take a whole lot to make that out. Mr. Millennial is supposed to be here in a minute. He actually bid this job about a year ago, so we're going to, oh, lovely, it's raining again. We're actually going to catch up with him, make sure we're on the right path, and we may have to jump over and get the skid steer and start doing some brush cutting. I think it's going to be too wet to do anything else.
How are you, sir?
Look!
And then one other guy. We don't have time to watch your hour video, NYA.
You're still alive.
I am still alive.
Everybody always wants to know where you're at.
Crazy busy. That's where this boy's at.
I always tell them you're on your own channel, Mr. Millennial.
NYA Millennial. See that's the other reason why you guys can't find me, because he still has this, which is a joke. It does not offend me. But you got to go find NYA Millennial, not Mr. Millennial.
I told him he should have just changed his name to Mr. Millennial.
But as soon as I do, you're going to start calling me NYA Millennial.
Well,
so my only true solution would be NYA Mr. Millennial, and that's just stupid.
Then I'll just start calling you by your real name, dumb dumb beep.
This is true.
All right, everybody wants to know why you don't work for me anymore.
I do. We still do.
I know that.
100%.
Hey, I am not asking the question. They're asking the question.
Straightforward answer. I'm here at a job site because this is a job I quoted for Mr. Dirt Perfect, and he needs to understand the details and make sure he's not screwing the job up.
Did I screw it up?
You did perfect, as I never
You know
doubted.
why? You know why I did perfect? Because Aaron's on vacation.
Yeah, he's the sucker who's not here.
See, last time I went on vacation, which was technically a work trip, we did a drinking video.
Oh, now hold on.
We did a drinking game.
That's
in the other
not
video.
factual that the last time you went on vacation was a business trip.
It was.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You can't calculate a cruise turned
that was not the last
another
time.
overseas
that was
trip.
not the last time.
They were so close together. You were gone for like a month. I don't want to hear that.
Oh no. This is not true. I gave Aaron a camera. And I said every time, I did an over-under 7 times. He'd mentioned I was on vacation. He only got up to 4. I was kind of disappointed in him.
That is a disappointment. I would have guessed 50.
Yeah.
Because he's going to throw you under the bus every
I must have went on so many vacations and got tired of saying it.
Well, now he's the one there.
And he is truly on vacation.
And let's be completely
honest. Hold on. I need to show you the picture he sent me.
While you're finding the picture,
we're gonna share
I gotta
this
say this. My wife and kids went on vacation, and I stayed in Perry County and worked. So I'm the only guy that's involved with this party that hasn't been anywhere except work.
This is what Aaron sends me.
Is he wearing an afro wig and a money chain? Oh my gosh!
He didn't think the world was gonna see this, but it's gonna.
The world's seeing it now.
The world's seeing it now.
So back to the
hold on. There's another one. There we go. Look at that one.
Oh, that's even better. I'm gonna say this on camera. That shirt makes him look fat.
Oh, all right.
So back to the question at hand. I also run my own business, as Mike is well aware, selling custom components to businesses. And it's going pretty crazy, but I need more. So anybody that's willing for that, obviously, look me up on my channel. The information's there. But then I also renovate the castle, and I also own rental properties, and I also have a wife and 3 kids that all 3 kids play 2 sports each, bare minimum. So that's why Mike and I both agreed, you go run your business, but still quote my jobs, which I'm going to do for as long as I absolutely possibly can, or as long as he wants me to. So I will always be involved with Dirt Perfect.
It's worked out. So long story short, he still helps me, just not as much on the day-to-day because
not on cam.
Yeah.
Only on my own cam when I quote jobs for you. So.
Right. Well, now the rain's going, and you've confirmed I'm doing it right.
I need to drop you off so you can get another piece of equipment.
Yeah, when you get back to work.
And I got to get to the castle.
All right, Matt dropped me off down here, man. I just want to show you guys the abandoned farm. It is looking absolutely awesome around here. Got all the weeds sprayed, got all the grass cut down here. This place is starting to look like an actual farm, which is super nice. And even more conveniently, Aaron has the brush cutter hooked up for us already from cutting grass down here. So the job site is actually close enough. We're just going to drive from point A to point B. Thinking we probably ought to put a little bit of fuel in this thing before we get too carried away. I should probably do something about this mostly melted fuse, but if you jiggle it just right, the fuel pump comes on and she starts pumping fuel. We don't use this tank a whole lot now that we got Old Thunder, but it does come in handy clutch every once in a while. All right, hopefully she holds out. That's more better. All right, guys, here is the deal. We need to mow down as far as we can to a cliff ledge. And with all this rain we got, that is a little bit on the slippery side. And as I mentioned, Aaron's on vacation. So if I get myself in trouble, I'm gonna have to get myself out of trouble. So the weather for tomorrow actually looks fairly decent. It's actually getting kind of late in the day, believe it or not. But the weather for tomorrow looks fairly decent. So I think what we're gonna do is hopefully let this dry up a little bit this evening. We'll come back up here first thing in the morning and get ourselves mowed down over the hill as far as we can, get that opened up, and then we got some dead trees up here on the road, and then I believe we got a plan on how we're going to go about getting this all schmoozed up. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Let me tell you what, guys, the last couple of days have been absolutely crazy around Derby. It was supposed to be some hot but nice days, which I think I mentioned. This is actually 3 days later. We've had several severe storms come through Derby and about 4 inches of rain. So it's still a little bit muddy. It's still a little bit squishy. We're gonna go down here and see what we can do. All right, instead of messing around down here in the mud, sliding around the hillside, we got a few dead trees up here on the road we're going to take out. Let's go ahead and get those knocked out. And now that we are confident this is going to be our entryway, I think we're going to try to widen this out just a little bit right here. Take out 2 or 3 of these little trees over here on the side. Let's get up here on top. We'll get a little different view of what we got coming down through here. Probably I'll do some of that grapevine as well. Hang on. Hopefully you guys can make it out. We got a combination of about 4 dead trees that are right here on the road. There's 1 here, and then there's 3 more down that way. They're wanting to get those out of there so they're not a danger to anybody. These things absolutely suck to take down because you never know which way the limbs are going to fall because they're always nasty and broken and rotten. We're carrying on, but I think we're going to take this one down first, try to get it stacked in the woods right there, and actually bring these other trees over to it so we can get that cleaned up real nice so their entranceway going in there looks pretty. So let's see if we can get them down without wearing any of them. The first one went down without a hitch, but wowzers, left quite the stump hole here. It's right along the edge of the road, so Gonna get that filled in to some extent. Hang on, guys. There we go. All right, tree one's down. We may try to find a little bit of dirt, pack up there and finish up that stump hole, but let's see if we get tree number 2 down safely and get it carried over there. I'm gonna try to follow it kind of towards the hole, kind of along the woods here, and hopefully that'll allow us to just pack it over there and set it down. So the good news is it's not a very busy road. I kind of wish Aaron was here to help watch traffic a little bit, just to make sure nobody sneaks up on me, but I think we can see far enough around the corner to make sure nobody comes in on us. So, here we go. Wasn't quite as smooth as what I hoped, but it's down safely, and for the most part fell exactly where we wanted it. Let's go ahead and get it put away before we dump another tree on top of it. right, those two went pretty smooth. We got one more big one. All right, last one, guys. Hopefully we can just follow it right there along the woods, the same as we did the other one. Pick it up, throw it down there in the stash. We'll be good. Well, that one didn't reball up. It broke off at the stump. That's all right. It still fell. Still fell where we needed it to. I didn't want to drop it way back in the woods and knock down a lot of these limbs because they're wanting to save this for cover. I didn't want to drop it out here in the road because it makes a big mess because they're dead, they explode. So this worked out really nice, just get everything to fall right next to the road. We ain't got to pick up all these little sticks and all the little debris. And saved all the trees and the limbs in the woods. It worked out nicely. Perfect. All right, guys, so here's kind of the gelling act we got. The neighbor to our right over here got a hold of me while we're here. They want us to also do a little bit of clearing because he may want to put a pole barn in, like a shop / storage deal. And this owner here, well, both owners want to leave just a small little line of trees down through there for kind of a little bit of a privacy screen. We got this road property stakes just on the other side of this tree here, so I don't want to get too carried away. I don't want to get too carried away taking stuff out right here because we need to leave a few trees for some privacy because that's what both owners want. But I gotta have enough room to get this road down through here. We're gonna take out those two trees. And I'm gonna take out these two trees right here. I think that'll give us enough room to get snuck around this nice maple tree to my right or to my left. Still leave just a few trees on the property line for some privacy. And I gotta make sure I leave this road big enough and wide enough that they want to pull a camper down in here, they're not worried about getting into the tree line. All right, let's leave it at that for now. know if you guys caught that or not, but we just about went sliding up the hill. Fun. Yeah, she's still pretty slick right there. Oh, hang on, buddy. Good boy. Come on, baby. Oh, don't you dare. There we go. All right. All right. Let's not do that again. Remember what I said about not doing this again? Here we are, back in the same situation. Come on. Oh, we're sliding. We made it. Come on, baby. There we go. That right there, folks, is slick, and we'll get your attention real quick and in a hurry, let me tell you. So, all right, we got pretty much all the trees down. I believe they need to come down. I think let's hop on the little Hyundai dozer, just kind of get this all smooshed up, cleaned up, and then we'll have to get a new game plan from there. Oh, still smells so new in here. There's actually some pretty good solid dirt right below this. I don't want to strip a whole lot off and disturb the roots of the trees we're going to leave, so I'm going to just kind of try to scrape this debris off the top best we can. I think what we're probably going to end up doing is hauling in a little bit of dirt, build this up just a shade. Usually coming through. You guys even hear this thing run? It is so quiet. It's crazy. cleaning up nice. Just really wish we didn't get all that rain. It's definitely not helped our cause. We purposely did this job in the middle of summer, hoping it'd be a little bit drier. That plan has not paid off. All right, let me get this last little bit pushed up and I'll let you guys know what I'm thinking. Well guys, it looks a little bit different down here. We got her cleaned out rather nice, and I think our plan's gonna work. So whenever we bid this job, we actually bid this job to haul in about 15 loads of dirt, which is I think is gonna be the thing to do. We really don't have much dirt up there to cut to fill this in, especially if we want to save that one nice shade tree right there. And I don't want to make that driveway too steep coming in. The bad news is where we need to haul the dirt out of, we could probably get dirt in here, but where we need to haul the dirt out of, absolute complete muddy mess. So I think that's going to be an end on this one. We're going to have to let it dry up for a day or two, let Aaron get back from vacation. He's going to be disappointed we didn't get more done than what we did, but the weather just did not cooperate. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, big old thumbs up. Want to make sure you don't miss out on the next one. Consider subscribing. We'll see you then. Later, guys.